Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another stream. You're watching Amelia on Twitch or YouTube. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to be playing a new... I don't know if this audio is too loud. Let me just change the audio because I can't even hear myself think. Just down a little bit. I want to kind of keep it loud-ish because that's part of the atmosphere, but... yeah. Are you sure? Anyway, we're playing a new game today. Let me just check the graphics are all good. Okay. Here we go. I've not played this one before, so we'll see how it goes. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. If I am if I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who in his callousness can remain sane and hideous. And I don't know, I missed I'm not going to skip this bit because it's important to the story. I just need to write down the time because I just took some medicine. And if I'm awake in 4 hours' time, I will certainly need the medicine. I've been fighting a migraine all day. It's probably the longest one I've had in a while. I've done everything to try and, get away from this, so... Okay. Do you interact with anything? So we've got some shark guts. Okay. Let's crouch. Okay. I assume we go this way because you can't get through this way, right? How do I... What button do you want me to push? Okay, I don't think I can. I think it wants me to do this anyway. Oh, so you can run using that. Okay. Oh, you must light up some items in order to interact with them. I don't even know what that is to interact with it. Oh, right, okay, so I need a light. Can I pick these up? No, I need a lantern. Oh, there's a lantern right in front of me. Got ya. So E is the key. There we go. Looks like we're going down. We're going down. I'm yelling timber. Ooh. What does it want me to do now? You better move. You better dance. How was your holiday, Claire? Oh, maybe I... Ah, okay. Thank you, Claire. Silly me.
In my wake, pulled along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Ooh. Repair.
What a putrid offering.
Just okay?
Don't fight. You have been chosen. Behold
Oh.
Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Oh. Oh, fair enough.
I hate whiskey.
Consult diary. Let me try again. My private detective agency contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston, where there is no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other. Adultery, settled scores, disappearance that are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed, and I should probably get rid of these empty bottles. But this place is mine, for the moment. Okay, so we've got a skill tree. Clues, inventory. My old lighter that I engraved in memory of the 77th Infantry Division and the men of the Lost Battalion who fell. The case. Don't drink.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will remain. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Peace and quiet at last.
I should get rid of all this stuff. I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth?
How come you didn't sleep well, Claire?
That's
Just
correct.
uncomfy or what?
I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Allocate your character points. Each character point allows you to improve the score of skill. Why not? Oh shit. Why not? Let's go with it. Oh yeah, your parents snoring.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive
Do your
question?
parents know
What's
you
wrong?
snore
As
much?
you know,
They
we wish to
snore.
closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepted accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me...
It would be awkward if
Means
it
you're
just said...
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool.
End of
Sarah,
game if I just
my
said,
little
nah,
girl.
I don't accept.
She is dead. Even you must
So
know
were the
of her.
walls just really
She
thin,
was
Clara, or were you in the same
Sarah
room?
Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie.
Ah, okay.
She would never have done such a thing.
Bet you won't be doing that
But
again.
if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
I bet.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Okay, so... A strange picture painted by Sarah Hawkins, a short while before her tragic death, was sent to her father just after the artist died. He is convinced that she is the sender. He bought me the painting so I could examine it. Stephen Webster, the wealthy industrialist, came to my office. He wants me to reopen the Sarah Hawkins case, named after his daughter, who died in a fire alongside her entire family. I must examine the documents he compiled in order to know more about the case. Okay.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
Oh.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
A shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out parts of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they, nevertheless, insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston.
Oh, that's good, Claire.
Sarah lived there with her son
It's
and
one
her
thing
husband.
out of the way now,
I
isn't it?
suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Dick.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Hey, Tay. Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows. But today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts. Massachusetts. I'm sorry, guys. I can never say it. So, yeah, there you go.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to
Oh,
Darkwater.
massive two shits. I'm so sorry if you're from there. I've
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Oh, is it? Oh, good. Whoa, right. The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Okay. How do I... Okay. Let's just leave. I'm happy to leave. I got an achievement. Sarah Hawkins case. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On a shipping label, an address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. Let's enter madness. Let's do it. We can do it. I'm not skipping anything because I know it's a story-based game and I want to understand it. Got to wait on occupational health to clear me fit for work, and then I'll check. Oh, okay, fair enough, Claire. I don't know who... most people do it online, don't they? Oh, this is just the intro. Oh, we're going to skip the intro.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a
Welcome
landlubber,
to
but he was
Darkwater.
a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Ah, that makes sense,
Nice
Claire.
young woman, and a great painter.
Is it all the same company as you're currently working through, though?
You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family
Wow.
that brings you here, I have a pile of
Surely because they've
documents that
already
should
seen
interest
it,
you.
they have that on file,
Understood.
though.
I'm going for a look around the docks.
Let's consult diary. On the approaches to Darkwater, I saw thick clouds masking the sky. They were so low, they seemed intent on impaling themselves on sharp reefs that circle the island. Fitzroy, the captain of the only tub that manages to float to the mainland, offered to help me. He may have the documents that belonged to Charles Hawkins. Fitzroy advised me to visit the port's bar. He mentioned a little pick-me-up. I suppose I could get the lay of the land at the same time. Fishermen have gathered around the carcass of a killer whale. I could have a look and see what the local cops have got to tell me. Captain Fitzroy offered to share with me what he has found on Hawkins in the archives of the Harbour Master's office. Alright, alright, alright. Wow. Surprising.
Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's
The
something.
same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots!
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen!
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
Excuse me. No.
You can't
Excuse.
understand. You're not
Oh.
sailors. It's a sign.
You're not
There's
sailors.
something coming. Something real bad.
Something real bad. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Oh my goodness. We're going ham.
in trouble.
There's nothing for you here either. Beatheads.
There's nothing to sort out. Your chum.
nothing for you
wanted to
here
stir
either.
us
Oh, they're all
Wait.
rude.
But you can stay to watch if you want.
I have no choice but to visit the pub. How has everyone's day been? Has it been lovely? It's been so sunny here. Highs of 18 degrees Celsius, low pollen, high UV, but it's been okay, you know?
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Yeah, I saw the video. She's so cute. Here, stranger. What you buying? Okay.
Hey, be careful.
Get wrecked. Let me have a look at this picture. She's a bit
Let's get him
cross-eyed.
another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Oh, bless her. Ooh, about to drop my phone.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what
Yeah,
it takes
bless
to drink
her.
my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
The Stranded Whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Let's ask about
What
Sarah
can you tell me
Hawkins.
about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do
So
you mean by that?
tomorrow I have
Do you
my
still trust
very
the truth after a
first
bottle of whiskey?
radio show.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
For tomorrow.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36?
I'm super
Dark
excited. I
Water.
did a lot of
The
research
Hawkins
today.
warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around.
I'll let
there.
you know, Tay.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night.
I'll
Screams,
put it in
that
Snapchat
sort
now,
of thing.
actually.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be doing it for a whole hour, so...
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Yeah, have a listen to me on the way to work. I'm going to be talking about hedgehogs.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We
Okay,
may not
awesome.
be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I'll also be talking about
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
the weekend and
stranger.
local
long.
events, as well as whatever songs we're going to have. I'm hoping we play a bit of Pink tomorrow.
What you looking at, stranger?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
I know the
And I'm
last few
wondering what could be
times
going through the head of the
Trustful
chump
has
who goes
been
to
on
disturb
the
her.
hour that I'm
Let me
usually
drink,
like in
stranger.
station at. But sometimes they have to cancel some songs. But because one of the hosts now knows that I like Pink, so he doesn't cancel
Charles
Pink
Hawkins
songs
was a
anymore.
heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Okay. So let's look at our journal. Because you're on like a timer, like it's like the shows are done by hour, so if you go over, like for example the news is broadcasted kind of at a very specific time, so if you go over that then you don't get the news. Fitzroy, which guy was that? He's over here, wasn't he? No. Up here.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman.
Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. It's just this guy casually watching me, like...
Fishing equipment. Huh. Could do with some rust removal. This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Yeah, so it's like whichever one makes the most sense to cancel because of how long the song is, but he now tries a lot harder not to cancel any Pink songs.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins. What a macabre souvenir.
Trustful baby. It's a trustful baby. Oh, it's the shitter.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Alright.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Yeah, the song is growing on me though. Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? And just like that, he's gone. Ratio. Oh.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I
is
can
your
do
favorite
to
of the album? Oh.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Okay.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I already have.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Is that guy sus or what? Let's consult the diary. I learnt nothing from Fitzroy's documents, but I did get confirmation on what I'd been suspecting since Boston. The warehouse mentioned on the shipping label of Sarah Hawkins' painting belongs to Hawkins. It's on the docks. I must find a way to get into it. Yeah, Hate Me is a very good song. I do like it. I really like Turbulence.
Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah?
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain
Oh, I
Fitzroy?
thought you'd ask something else.
Hold.
Nothing at...
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you.
Come on, you could tell me.
No, if it...
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
What's with you wandering around?
We saw you. Go die of thirst.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you
No
think
props.
defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
I bid you gentlemen farewell. If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Oops, gone down too far. How am I going to get over there? Let's see. It's not like Assassin's Creed where I can jump up.
can't understand?
Damn stupid idiots.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave. It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Okay, just how do I get up there? Ladder.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating, but it's been completely taken to bits. There must be some spare parts amid all this clutter.
Okay, so welcome back. I need like a
ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Is that all I need? No.
A whale vertebra. This place is full of junk.
Looks like that was all I needed, I think. Oh, okay, so you can only carry one thing at a time? Maybe? Maybe. Can I take it off this one? No.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Yeah, he is actually. He really is. It's been really good actually. Yes, thank you.
This handle will be perfect
Alright,
for the winch.
we got the winch together.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle. Damn, I broke it.
What am I meant to do now? Pix orders, like online orders. Is there a way I can fix it in here? Let me check what the journal says. A gang of bootlegger occupies the warehouse zone. Of course, they're standing between the trail and me. I've got to find a way to avoid them, or else all else to get rid of them. Flipping Nora Claire. To continue my investigation. Oh my god. So I don't think I can fix this now. I think I am forced to find a different route.
Well, well.
Oh.
A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Your turf? That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking around. My men saw you staking out the Hawkins warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, Detective. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Kat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not. Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Oh, I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
But how do we deal with her?
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not seeing this.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
Hey, Mitchell! A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah, aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that, if I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm fascinated by the history of the whaling station.
Huh. You certainly don't lack style. But enough of the jokes. You reek of private eye. Who did you come for?
The Hawkins family.
Now why doesn't that surprise me? A little advice, though. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Do we accept, guys? And we'll wait for the response on what you think. Yes or no? Do we get in debt to the woman who just kicked us in the nuts? Who's being a little bit of a bitch, but, you know, it is her turf, I guess. Or do we say no and... Hi, Brad. Okay. Okay.
I don't think I'm ready to pay the price.
As you wish. But I think you'll be back.
Well, we'll see about that, won't we, guys? Yeah. Join the door again. Never get in, but we'll see. Okay, so I need a way to get into the warehouse. But... she's gonna hurt me, probably. If I go this way. I think we've collected all of the pieces that we can from this warehouse now. I don't think we're able to fix the wrench because we aren't strong enough. We're just not strong enough. Brad, I've had the Peaches song in my head all day because of when you last played it. Oh, there is a door that side, but is there a way to get up? No, it's from the other side. She's gonna be furious with me. Okay, she didn't see me that time. Okay, so we're missing something. No, can't go that way. It's okay. It's okay. We'll play it next time. But I have had it genuinely stuck in my head all day.
Get it. Nobody listens to us anyway. That's no way to treat it.
Oh, hang on.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it?
I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto,
It's
you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
it's horror themed, so Cthulhu is like this beast that takes your sanity, but it is RPG. It's quite a short one though, so I put a poll up on my Discord about modding whether I should mod Skyrim or not before I play it. So if you go and vote on there, and then what I'll do is I'll put a list of mods up that people would like me to have, so that when I eventually play it, then you know, when I eventually play it, yeah, we'll have. So where is the entrance to the warehouse if it's left unguarded? Let me check the journal. No, probably not. Oh, it ended. Oh yeah, I made it quite short because I want to preferably start it tomorrow. So what I'll do is I'll post up some oh, there's a way up there, just there. But I am going to check these too.
Damnation, I broke it.
Turns out I'm not good with the pickpocketing. I haven't put my points there, sorry. Sorry, fella. They defaced the statue.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
But yeah, I'll post up some potential mods that I could put on. And I'll try, yeah, if I can start that tomorrow, that would be good. So basically, I'm viewing Skyrim as complete once I've completed the main like storyline, which isn't that long technically. How do we get in? It isn't that long. How do we climb up? So what I'll do is I'll complete the main storyline, and then we'll probably do side quests on a whim, so it won't be the main game I'm playing. I also definitely need to carry on playing
Well, look who's back.
Harry Potter.
Did you miss us?
We haven't played that in a while, but I was having trouble with
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
Yeah.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
I'll be back.
Take your time. We're going nowhere.
Right, let's go buy him a drink. But yeah, I haven't played Harry Potter in a while, but it was giving my computer a bit of problems. Don't know why, just was. When I get paid, I want to get Resident Evil: The Village.
And then he said, "You have no
Or I'll wait for it to go on offer, whichever comes first.
You again.
'Cause I really want to play it.
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Let's say I don't want to sell you one.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Let's say I want to buy a bottle.
Let's say,
gonna...
drinking it here. Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight.
Oh, come on.
Drinking it here is anything else?
How am I gonna get his...
Charles Hawkins owed you a lot of money. Do you know if he had problems?
I don't know the details, and it's not my business. Money or not, he was always welcome in my bar. The Hawkins family was always much appreciated on the island.
You seem to know Charles Hawkins well. How about his wife, Sarah Hawkins?
Well, she was a local somebody. We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Said this, isn't he?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there were rumors, sailors from screams.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Okay, so maybe we have to, like... I don't know.
That'll be all for now.
Make things up with the guy that we had a tussle with? No, we can't do that. Who can we talk to?
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
It's a lot to read, and I believe that it... Although it may hold some relevance to be the catch of the thing.
Do you like our song?
we mean...
That's true.
Heard this.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Apparently Wells blubber is really nice.
I heard the Hawkins family owned a warehouse on the docks.
An old family of ship owners.
Tell me something I don't already know.
I'm pretty sure they eat it
They were
raw.
made much richer by the miraculous catch.
You shouldn't talk about the dead like that.
We're not speaking ill, we're just saying that Daniel Hawkins made a fortune without taking any risk.
There! You're speaking ill, you see.
It's your proof that the miraculous catch really did happen.
I bid you...
Good night.
So long.
Nope. Okay. So we can't order a drink, and we can't buy a drink from the bar.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that,
Yeah.
everyone
I'm
will
not a
see what
fan
you
on
got in your
sushi.
belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't
I
forget
want
the
to be,
lesson.
though. That's the thing.
Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean, they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Oh. Not actually going to talk to me. Okay. I see how it is. Okay. So... Can I talk to this guy again? No. Can I board my ship again? Nope. Stuck here forever. No problem, Brad. Okay.
Cops, they can't understand.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to...
You don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters!
You didn't tell me.
Because its owner... And I... Now please.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Okay,
Oh,
can't
yeah?
talk to him again.
He's gonna get us into trouble. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
Do I talk to... Where is it? Where...
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Over here. Do I talk to these people again? Maybe?
What's with you, Wanderer?
We saw you talk. Go die of thirst, a lot of...
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's gonna be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
Wow.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah.
Shut up, you dummy.
She must be quite intimidating.
She redid the smile.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightening.
And she doesn't like to be talked to.
I bid you...
I might have to. I might have
If
to
I can't
go
get
to
rid
Cat.
of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
I can't buy a drink from them. Why can't I just give this guy money?
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to find...
So we're stuck on this bit at the moment.
Get it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way.
I bet you don't see one.
Yes.
Damn right. Except the cat butt. You with that?
No, she doesn't want to. Or he doesn't want to, sorry. We're back in here again. No, there's nothing in here. Might have to go to Cat. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't think I've got a choice. Yeah, let's go back to Cat. That sucks. There must be another way to do it without Cat. Must be.
You're back again. What can I...
Apparently the boot...
They're part of the private prop.
And yet the place looks abandoned.
As a precaution, I suppose.
You mean that there's a way to go from...
I couldn't tell you if it's still... But I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You're back again. What can...
I shall be on...
So come back.
Ugh. Not that this helps me very much. Alright, we're gonna have to go to Cat. I'm sorry, guys. I am sorry.
The girl, Doctor. Cold. She won't stop asking.
Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
Hey, Mitchell, I owe you.
Yeah.
Huh, you didn't back, so undersell me.
I'm invested.
It's very nice, but it's also really... Let me give you a little... If you want to survive...
I need to get into...
You're out of luck.
It's precisely...
Are you pulling my...
Think it over. I've seen what... And you didn't...
I accept the... Well, to be honest, but I'll go with...
Sounds honest.
I'm not finished. If I do that, you'll be indebted to... And I guarantee... Think about it.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we all... Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not seeing. It's a sign. There's something coming.
We saw this guy poking around here.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, she walks so slow.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Rude.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
To enter a reconstruction scene, hold. Oh, it's bright.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels. Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Okay.
It smells as bad as it looks. What happened here?
Oh. Let's see what our journal says now. I did a deal with Kat. She allows me entrance to the Hawkins warehouse in exchange for a debt that she'll collect on some time in the future. I hate things like that. Like, oh, just owe me later, because you could never, like, you don't get the choice to say no. How do I get up there, though? Like, what does it want me to do? Like, I know that's where I need to go, but... what do you guys suggest I do? I can't, there's no jump button. I can crouch, but I can't. Oh. I can't jump, apparently. Like, I haven't finished searching the warehouse, I don't think. Okay, so I can do another one of these. Let's do that. Okay, clear. Officially in use since Charles Hawkins' death, this warehouse only recently housed a clandestine resident. Signs of life attest to the fact. The presence of blood-stained bandages must also be noted, probably removed from a wound, as well as pills, painkillers, and sleeping pills. Moreover, the occupant seems to be obsessed with Sarah Hawkins, as attested by the presence of several documents connected to the artist's life, photograph, press cutting. But it is the discovery of a partially charred painting, recognised by Officer Bradley as having come from the Hawkins mansion, that allows all doubts to be lifted as the link between the contents of this building and the Hawkins case. I don't know why it's brought me to this point. Oh, okay. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Go to the other corner. Okay, I'll go to all corners. So that's this corner. That's this corner. Can't go any further. And that's this corner. Ladder outside, let's have a look.
Oh, someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? Open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Wow.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Oh yeah, cute.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place, thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupation, as well as a partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. Into madness. Pew pew! Oh, he's got the Smiler's scar. Someone's watching us.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion.
What is it, Adam's family?
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester and his hut.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Which way is it? This way.
$1693. This house is much older than it seems.
Walking along, we're bobbing and we're walking, yeah, we're walking along. Oh, a graveyard. Charles Hawkins.
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
I've seen enough.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute.
Do you guys like these kind of
I didn't expect to
RPG
set foot
games?
back
What are
here
you
after the
into?
burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this?
Oh,
Poor
this is
kid.
a kid's one.
Steal a burnt painting. I don't see Silas doing such a thing.
And this
Let alone
is the
allowing it. Even that
Sarah's.
broad bake.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
So Silas is looking after them, or someone else. Alright. Let's go then. Where's the house? Please let me go to the house. Alright, I'm going. I'm going. I don't think he's coming now, guys. He's ditched. I like these kind of ones because you can do a bit more than just choose an option. I've completed a bunch of like option-based games, but so when the game saves, it means something's about to happen. So there's that.
I'll have to find another entrance.
Oh, I always have to find another freaking entrance. I love this though. It's so atmospheric. Okay. Little chairs and table. Nothing here.
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa!
Whoa!
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Oh, that was a bad idea.
What do you think you're doing? So talk, and no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule, and I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it, vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Let's have a quick look at our journal entries. This place seems to be abandoned for some time. Bradley told me about an old caretaker still living here. He shouldn't prevent us from getting into the mansion. Old Silas Winchester haunts the property of his old masters, ready to use his axe on the first person he meets. He'd have chased me off or cut me to pieces if I hadn't been able to calm him down. Nevertheless, I did manage to convince him to give me the key to the tradesman's entrance. Dun dun dun. Okay, let's see. Don't worry,
Yes.
whilst you're looking at the
Shall we,
graves.
Anna?
Yes, I did all of the hard work. No problem, mate.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Pearson Officer Bradley explored the gardens of the Hawkins mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employers, keeps watch on the place, armed with his axe. Pearson Bradley managed to calm him down and finally get hold of the key to the Hawkins mansion. They enter the building, looking for the scene of the fire.
Follow me. I know the place.
Alright, well you walk
Who left
so
this light
slow.
on?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Bright light.
What kind of meat is this?
I'm not sure. What happened here?
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here, smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat, or something else? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Let's see if I can
Silas
find
managed to
something
bring
the
the fire
cops
under
missed.
control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Okay, let's have a look.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? They had a fight. Why? The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Did it stop at the time of the fire? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Why did she lose one of her shoes? Because of how she died? What does it want me to find? Ah.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Okay, we're done here. Oh, no, we're not. Oh. It won't let me exit the scene. The music's pretty good though, like nice and eerie.
Did someone escape the fire?
Now I've found it. Okay. The high-pitched fluting in the background really sets the
This
tone.
lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I think that some of your colleagues should turn in their badges. This room is bursting with evidence that seriously contradicts the official inquiry.
Well, of course, Mr. Holmes. Like what?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked.
History of medicine. Oh, this book was in the other place as well. Okay.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
The same song that was being sung in the tavern.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818. This place was falling apart long before the fire. This place was falling apart long before the fire. Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess. A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century. Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep. A crowbar could prove useful.
Okay.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I've always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she, again, terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He, alone, seems able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to reoccur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Willard. Claire, are you back at work tomorrow, or are you off again tomorrow? Ah, that sucks.
Locked.
I can use my crowbar though, right?
Locked.
Maybe not. Blank pictures. Oh, this one's open.
The boys' room.
I like these little flashbacks.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with
Bet
this
you're not
family?
looking forward to that, Claire.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Ooh, okay, we've got the key to her office now, that's good.
What will her room reveal about her? Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
They act as a depressant of the nervous system, but once you begin, you can never live without them. Of that I know something.
Perfect. Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other. This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve? Bradley? Is that you?
Bradley?
Is anyone there?
Oh, that's me. Ooh, fuck off. It's alright.
You! Stop! Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier. Where did he go? The Scylla. It's the... Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins. It looks like an old Seaway map. They look like Celtic runes. Charles
You really
must have
think
brought
that your
them back
fugitive
from one of
came in
his
here?
foreign trips.
I don't see any way out.
Seems like this came from a log.
I'll read this because it might be relevant. Darkwater Island. We sailed north all morning. Captain Hamilton is confident. He says that we'll beat the Ephorus this season. May God be merciful. Sunday the 30th. I preferred it when the whales disappeared without trace. With these carcasses, we can no longer ignore their sad fate. What is eating these huge beasts? I told Hamilton that it was a bad omen. He doesn't care. Tuesday the 1st of June. We dropped anchor near a village. The inhabitants say that the waters are red with blood of the sacred beasts, and to follow them is to defy the odds. I told them that I only feared God Almighty, but in the loneliness of the hold, I'm scared. Friday the 4th of June. We have sighted a huge whale in the distance. Its size seems to be beyond anything known to man. It sends out an infernal song. Hamilton wants it. Wednesday the 23rd of June. It's quite a drop in time there. We've caught it. It's the most grotesque whale I've ever laid eyes upon. It will go into memory as the largest catch ever. Men have died, but we have gained glory. This day will be celebrated for years to come. Tuesday the 29th of June. Darkwater. We have beaten the Ephorus, returned with empty holds. The Skrilla and Hamilton are the only memories.
There must be a link with the Seaway map. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Let's go back. Oh, we can't go back up. Which way was it? This is where she made her art. Done that room. Done this room. Okay. Where does it want us to go next, I wonder?
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Okay, I've seen that.
Dated 1818.
I thought I could hear the piano playing then. Okay. Where's the policeman gone?
Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family.
Okay, so we're not done in the house. I need to quickly rush back to the office now because I'm running out of oil in my lamp.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Give me oil in my lamp, keep me burning.
Charles and Sarah's wedding is painted by Sarah herself.
Okay, right, let me do that.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times. This panel is movable.
Then move it, sir.
Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism. With this, I should be able to force the gears.
Yes.
Well done, Pierce.
Don't jump out, don't jump out. What drink has everyone got tonight? Inside the Hawkins mansion, the scene of the fire revealed its secrets. Pierce and Officer Bradley, now on the trail of a survivor, had undertaken to search the place, looking for proof. When a hooded man leaped into Sarah Hawkins' workshop to steal a painting, detective and police officer set off after him. By following him to the office of Charles Hawkins, they discovered a secret passage. Pierce and Bradley enter the tunnel under the mansion. Banter
Secret
orange.
passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah, and he had a direct 3 seats. Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others? Did Charles Hawkins hide something in this chest? What is this mask supposed to represent?
What do you want me to look at now? This? Okay. Oh. What does it want me to look at? There isn't a lot more to look at, mate. What? Oh, wow.
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Sarah Hawkins. Was she hiding from someone?
Ooh, sneaky, sneaky.
Whoever was sitting here could have seen Sarah Hawkins. Could this be related to her death? This symbol. What does it mean?
Should I take the mask? No, I can't take it with me. Okay.
Of course.
And something tells me that the key is climbing these steps. There's tunnels all over this island.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine, fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below. Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust. An old diary. A sad way to go. These paintings must be several centuries old.
Oh man. Oh, can't let in through this side.
Time has weakened these structures.
Whoa.
What's going on here?
Piers!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
I don't have time to search them all. It looks like animal oil, but certainly not whale. It looks like animal oil, but certainly not whale.
Okay. I meant to go this way? I just came this way though. Oh, I meant to go this way. That's me again. Oh.
I got it. I can't breathe. What's happening?
No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is time. You will soon be one of us, if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream. It seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual. Pre-classical Latin? Let's see what it says. What is this awakening they talk about? And this sacred flesh?
Let's just consult our journal, see what's happening in regards to our journal. Okay, so I managed to open a secret door in Charles Hawkins' office. It opened onto the steps cut into the stone. They led to a network of underground caves. The robber can't have gone that way. A table, three chairs. The strange antechamber? Yeah. Hidden at the entrance to the network of caves raises new questions. What kind of organization did Charles Hawkins belong to? Was Sarah Hawkins in danger because she had discovered these tunnels? I must advance further into these caves and find the answers. A heavy gate blocks the passage. I must find another way to get into the main cave. There's how many of them working in these caves? Are all of them inhabitants of Darkwater? There's no doubt about it. The Hawkins knew. Bradley and I split up in order to explore the tunnels. Men dressed like monks occupy this place. They make me think of a secret society. I found the stolen painting exposed between two tables covered in dry blood. The person who stole it was waiting for me. He tried to stab me, and in the struggle, we fell into a pit. The fall killed him. Where am I? It looks like a kind of religious cult. They're armed and very pious, therefore dangerous. I'd better not get caught. Okay. Better not. Oh God.
You who sleeps, accept this dreamer under your immortal wing.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitag.
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body and yours may be one.
Yibithnik Padk Cthulhu Bithko.
Grant him your mind and accept his, so that his mind and yours may be one.
Loig Pak Cthulhu Loigna.
Grant him your dreams and accept his, so that the paths of your souls finally intertwine.
Cthulhu Kashag.
Let his soul guide you to us, just as your dreams guided it to you.
Yorean Cthulhu Bogshug.
Let your dreamers open the way, so that the day finally comes when you...
I feel him.
Shh. You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. All you who sleep, we pray for your return into more sacred flesh.
Elbsna Cthulhu Kashog.
Again, this primitive writing.
That's why I'm just wondering.
Dead? This ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that?
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
His awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
Just casually avoiding the freaking ritual.
Kristelbas Natulu, Lenalaf, Kleel noch Schlag, Rele, Gorkaniha, Sigof, Eniapetach, Nikif, Kristelbas Natulu, Lenalaf, Kleel noch Schlag, Rele, Gorkaniha, Sigof, Eniapetach, Nikif, Kristelbas Natulu.
Bradley, what are you doing here? I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit! Don't move! Police! Don't move! I won't hesitate!
Bradley, get back!
Shoot.
Get back!
You asked for it!
Oh, shit. Ew.
Charles, you shouldn't have seen this.
Caving in. I need to get out of here.
Run. Oof.
My leg! Light. At last.
Pierce and Officer Bradley followed the intruder to a secret meeting place of a cult set in a network of underground caves right under the Hawkins Manor. They witnessed a strange ceremony led by Charles Hawkins, very much alive. Bradley tried to arrest him, but Hawkins, whose body displayed various mutations, disemboweled the police officer. As he tried to escape from him, Pierce found himself prisoner of a rockfall. Rushed to the Riverside Institute, he is in critical state.
Prepare another shot for injection.
No!
He's having a seizure.
He will survive. Strong subject.
There, he's opening his eyes.
You saved him, Fuller.
I can't get up.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa! Go easy, my friend.
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead! What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No!
Huh?
What happened to me? Where am I?
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us.
No, please. I can't leave here.
You've got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
You don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No, no!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
They tracked and hunted me, pursued me right into their dreams. They swooped all over their maps in the wake of my lonely wanderings. No sea is dark enough to hide the color of my blood. No wind strong enough to scatter my dreams. last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. Awaken and free me.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time. Can you stand up?
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute. I saw the nurses at work on a patient. It wouldn't be good for me to get caught.
You must avoid them at all costs. If someone found out that I released you from your room, I'd never find work in a hospital again.
So nice of you to worry about me like that.
Do not be unpleasant, Mr. Pierce. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
What am I meant to do about the other one?
If I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him.
Curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those 2 myself.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want.
Good God. What could this machine be used for?
According to his record, the patient seems to be suffering from psychosis. He gouged his own eyes out with an attack of delirium. Francis Sanders.
Have I activated anything? It's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one on this little rock.